Hello, welcome to video module 3.2 on how to communicate that you are the best candidate. And module 3 is about the culture, and this is about culture fit. And in module 3.2, we'll look at the key ideas to consider. So here we are in the whole module. We've done the overview, do the key ideas to consider. Then we'll look at writing your key messages, and then templates to key questions. Okay, so the key ideas. It's about them, not you. That's a reminder of that idea. Interviews are culture fit tests, not skills fit tests. The energy is precious. Then we look at the 6 parameters of company culture. Look at a company culture model, and then how to find a company culture. So let's do first. It's about them, not you. Okay, we've done this already a couple of times. So the biggest and the most important idea is that in a job interview process, you either need to win or you can just not lose to get the job offer. Okay, and in which situation are you? Okay, can you be defensive and just say standard answers that don't really express much that you got from the internet? Or do you need to be brave and make a difference? Say something different than everyone else. Really understand who you're talking to. How courageous do you need your answers to be? Well, it depends on how competitive is the interview process. So are you a brain surgeon with a unique skill that you're the only person who can do this? Or are you one of 1,000 recent graduates applying? And you need to be different. You can't hide in that group. So who just needs to not lose the interview? Well, basically, either you are very unique, and you're the only person with that skill, okay? The only person who could be available, or possibly, okay, to do the job. Or the manager is desperate and is just looking for the minimum. A human body, someone that doesn't create more problems than they solve. Okay, I have problems. I need someone. Can you just do the job, but don't make more problems? Okay, that's why they still have an interview. They don't give it to someone who just says, I can do it. They still want to talk to them, don't they? So it's there to lose. Okay. Otherwise, if that's not the case, you need to win. So unless you have a very unique skill or experience or qualification, etc., then you will have competition, a lot of competition possibly. This means that the job is not for you to lose, but for you to win. So again, answers that are safe, common, taken from Google, etc., are just defensive. You copy them from someone else, I almost guarantee that someone else has copied them. Okay, so I guarantee that answer is going to be heard again, okay? So, and these questions are not about losing, about trying to say something which doesn't offend someone or just doesn't make a problem, okay? But that's not enough in this situation. You need to win, okay? To win, you can't hide. To win, you need to stand out. So saying that you're a fast learner, good with people, a hard worker, you're flexible, all these type of things, who isn't these things? Who doesn't have those skills? Everyone has those skills. They're the minimum almost, okay? So to win, you are going to need to find not just better than average answers. You need the best answers, okay? I don't have those answers, by the way. Okay? So the best answers are in the head of the interviewer. You need to say something which to them is the best answer. And the whole course is about this one objective. You need to see the job from the line manager's perspective. That's your objective here. And culture fit is massive. Okay? One thing I want to say is these people work in this organization. For you, it's another interview. Maybe in the future, you won't even remember you had the interview there. But for the people you're talking to, it's their world. They are thinking about allowing you into their world, okay? And that's why culture fit is so important, okay? So let's go on to this idea. Interviews are culture fit tests. So You have skills fit. Culture fit though, so skills fit you can test, they can see your CV, they can even get references maybe, they can give you a test, they can ask you to do a presentation, do a coding interview, anything like that, check your skills. But when you come to having conversations, the idea is to find out the culture fit that might exist between you and the company. It is the reason why we need to meet face to face or on Zoom or Skype or whatever. I want to see you. I want to see what type of person you are, okay? So here we have the interview objectives, okay? And you have that skills fit there that should be taken care of before you even meet the manager, probably. You are trying to present yourself as a job hero. They are focused on wondering, what is your culture fit, okay? This is the interview objectives. Here at the bottom, I have two ideas about culture fit to begin with, in very general terms. The first one is, are you one of us? So that's both professionally, if you're in like architecture or programming or project management, are you one of us in terms of professionally? And are you one of us in terms of the way you work? So this is the company culture, okay? So every architect company, some of them have a very different culture than another architectural company, okay? And that's the question here, okay? And then in terms of this as well, a little tip I told you guys before is that do an internet search for glossary of terms. So this glossary of consultancy terms. Then in the interview, try to use some of these words and language and jargon to communicate to the interviewer that you are one of them. You are in the tribe. You share the culture of the profession. Okay? And internally, in a lot of cultures, there's even different types of cultures. Okay? So be aware of those. Okay? So the next question, culture fit, that the manager has is, can I manage you? This goes back to the idea of the doubts they have when you talk about your career. Really use your career story, take away the doubt. But now we're thinking about, okay, I think I can manage you, but let's see how closely we can work together. So, interviews are culture fit tests. Energy is precious. What do I mean by this? Energy is precious. Energy is that vital force, and it's lost in a company when the company mission, that's the direction you're going in, and the company culture, this is the way you go forward, is different from the employee. So when the company is fighting the employee, there's energy that's being lost, okay? And energy is also lost in a team when team members have different objectives, different ways of working, different work cultures, okay? And I'll give you an example. If you try to work at the FAANG companies, that's Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, or any other large company, large brand that feels confident that they can attract a lot of candidates, they really focus on culture because they want you to be 200% Facebook, because they do not want to spend meetings talking about the purpose of Facebook, or if Facebook's ideas are good ideas, or if Facebook is a good thing in the world. That's a lot of energy lost. So they really focus on that, and they're looking to see who's here for the money and who shares our values, okay? That's why the company culture is so important in these big companies, okay? Will you fit their culture? It's fundamental. And a business aspect of that is the energy that is lost when people don't agree. Idea number 4, the 6 parameters of company culture. So this is just going to open your mind to how could companies have different types of culture? What does that mean? Okay. So now these are probably not even all the possible 6, but I think there's 6 that stand out. Okay. So you can have a culture where the idea is you win via process. So there is a fixed process. Things happen in this order. We repeat that process and we will win. An alternative to that is we will win via individual action. So the idea is that individuals within the company, this could possibly be salespeople or programmers, they're going to do things, okay? They're going to make lots of individual decisions, and that is going to make us succeed, okay? And that's happening all over the organization. And then another aspect of this is we win by being a team. So the focus is only by everyone coordinating well and producing things well together are we going to win. Don't be maverick and individual. We need to be completely organized and a team, and then we're going to win. So that's what type of culture is here. Okay. Second